Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is the Planet Crafter. Okay, I've not done a lot. I've done some bits and pieces. I've put in another amphibian farm over there, with some more Seren frogs in it. I've put in another amphibian farm up here, with some Seren frogs in. I've updated the tier 1 butterfly farm that was here to a tier 2. And I've replaced the butterflies that were in there with some OSB and some Filaria. So I'm getting 1500 and 1400% bonus there. And I have been stripping as many things as I can of their genetic information, shall we say. We have ourselves another animal set up in our DNA manipulator. The only thing we're missing is skin pattern colour. Now, I've got ourselves some Amado and some Silus frog eggs, both of which, if we can find them, Amado and Silus, should give us skin pattern colour. So let's chuck those in there. There we go. We've got a couple of skin pattern colours. There we are. Right, now. So we've currently got white colour A, yellow colour B. Do you want to go for purple or sort of teal, bluey, green? I think purple, yeah. Right, let's synthesise some DNA. We've got another creature now. That's good. It sounds like it's raining. It is indeed raining. Alright, well, never mind. I also went for a wander around and I did manage to pick up a few more bits of food. So we've got a few bits of animal food in there, but let's add in another animal here, shall we? Where are you? Oh, hello. You're a little kind of deer analog thing. Oh, and you gave us a genetic trait. What did you give us? Another skin pattern. I think we've already got that skin pattern. I think that is, in fact, the only skin pattern we have. Oops. I missed the door to some extent there. Never mind. Oh, God, I'm stuck. Here we go. Right. We'll chuck those in there. Yes, that is the only skin pattern we have. What do we need for another skin pattern? Good question. Alright, so some various butterfly larvae we can get skin pattern. We need Serena, Ameo, Futura, and that's it. I mean, let's have a look in our ecosystem, see if any of those are in there. I mean, we'll empty it out, whatever. Yeah, none of those are the ones we want, are they? Well, never mind. We'll empty those out and we'll feed those into our DNA Extractor. Just because. There we go. What will we get from these? So Chevron will give us a colour. A Galaxy will give us a colour. Empalia will give us a colour. And a Silkworm will give us a species. Okay, I don't think we've got that particular species. We'll have a look. There we go. We'll grab all of those. No, we don't have that species. Alright. Well, let's chuck them all in here anyway. There we go. Right. What I want to do really is basically go around the installations and empty them out of all the good stuff. All the stuff that I've left in there and not removed. So let me go up to the big structure on the hill and we'll see what interesting stuff we can find up there, shall we? Okay, we are on our way up to this installation up here. It has taken me slightly longer than I'd anticipated because I got slightly distracted. I went to have a look in that little place over there and filled up my inventory with all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. Oh, hello. I mean, that felt personal. I think that's osmium being dropped there, so we don't really need that at the moment, so we'll keep on going. Okay, here we are. I think I've pretty much cleared out the initial stages of this place already. I know we've got a few storage units full of stuff in the other, just outside of here. Yeah, so all of this has been largely emptied. So let's have a look inside here, because I can't remember if we actually got to this stuff in here. Not entirely. I'm going to be a little bit careful about what I pick up, because obviously there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff. All right, let's grab all the quartz. Not that we're using it really, but we'll grab the fusion cells as well. I might as well grab the explosives. We've got lots of tier 3 fertilizer that we're not using. I'll grab the fuses as well, just in case we want to use them. Oh, and this just dumps us out the back. Alright, what's up here then? More quartz. I think we've got enough quartz for this particular run. Fertilizer, what are you? Tier 3 animal food. Yeah, we'll grab some of that. We'll grab the mutagen. That's going to be useful. I'm stuck. There we are. Tier 2 animal food we'll grab. Might as well eat that food. Yeah, alright. Let's carry on through. And see what we've got in these other sections. Right, we'll start on the right-hand side and go around this way, I think. Because I can't remember what there is anywhere here. Mutagen will grab, the food will grab. Everything else I think we're okay for. Pretty sure I've seen these. Let's turn my torch off. There we go. Pretty sure I've seen all of these messages. Yeah, that's all there is in here. Alright, okay. What have we got in here? Lots of tables and chairs. Honey-cooked beans. Might as well grab those. I'm pretty sure we grabbed the rest of them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch more there, isn't there? We'll leave that for the moment. We're not particularly worried about food. Might as well have a drink of water, though. Don't think I can use any of these lockers. No. Oh, what have we got in here? Mutagen, tier 2 fertilizer. We'll grab the fuses. I mean, we're already almost full, aren't we? There's so much stuff. It's just whether any of it's actually going to be useful for us. Yeah, lots of food and water. I mean, they certainly didn't die of starvation, did they? Mutagen, animal food. Okay, what I will do... Let's have a fly over to this bit here. Nope, where are we? There it is. Okay, let's see if there's any of those frog eggs. I was going to say respawned. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm very funny, really. Honestly. No, it doesn't look like it. So I think that was a one-time deal with those frog eggs. Yeah. Alright, not to worry. Okay, well, it's taken me not very long to fill up my inventory with stuff that I don't know that we're ever going to use, but we've got it. So I guess I'm going to head back to base now to unload and then probably come back for more. Right then, I've emptied out my inventory. As you can see, we've still got a little bit of animal food and the food that we've picked up for us. I think we should probably make ourselves another animal now. So let's have a look. We don't have a species 2. Pretty sure of that. We'll make this one... Ooh, yeah, bright blue. We need a colour B. So we'll make colour B... pink. Why not? We want the skin pattern, which the only one we have is that. The skin pattern colour, the only one we have is that. Variant, no. We'll have it bioluminescent. We'll make it size 3. How's that? Let's plug all of these in and see what we're missing. Just the variant. Do we want a variant then? Yeah, why not? We might as well make it variant 3 since that's what we've got. So, let's go and chuck this in our animal pen. I think we can fit another, like, 3 animals in here. Yeah. So, what have we got? We've got... Ooh, hello. It's like a little monkey thing. Hello, little monkey thing. What genetic trait did we get? We got a colour. Alright. So we've got plenty of food in there for them. We've got one tier 1, a whole bunch of tier 2, and a tier 3. So, all of that should grow nicely. Let's have a look at our figures, shall we? So we are 43% of the way towards complete terraformation, which is nice. It's ticking up. It's ticking up. I mean, it's slow, but it is making a little bit of a dent. In terms of our numbers here, things are rising visibly. Biomass is the slowest, but it is still ticking up visibly. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm all right with that. The only things we've got left to unlock are the Megada, which unlocks a TTI of 5, so we're a little over halfway towards that. So that's probably going to take a little while. And the Redwood Tree Seeds, which unlock at 1,000 kilotons. We're at 25. That's a long, long way off. Alright, let me just grab all of these out of here. There we go. Because I did set up storage for these because I was sick of waiting for them, basically. There we go. So we're going to have a bunch of vegetables and fungi in there. Okay, in terms of satellites, what are we lagging behind on? I mean, plants? We could send up a plant rocket. I mean, oxygen is still rising pretty quickly. I mean, as is heat and pressure. It literally is biomass that's taking its time. All right. So plant rockets then. What do we need for plant rockets? Because I can never remember. Let's have a look. Asteroid attraction. What are you? Your heat. Oh, animal spreader. We could do an animal spreader. We just need 6 genetic traits, a rocket engine, osmium rod, tier 4 mutagen. We can do that. We can easily do that. I'll tell you what. If we grab a bunch of those and have a look for a couple of lava on the way back, which I'm not seeing typically. Oh, there's one and there's another one. There we go. Right, we'll grab those as well. So let's just make sure I'm not getting rid of anything really useful. There we go. Grab all of those. So we've got species 2 again. Couple of size. Yep, that's all fine. We'll get that as well. Let's chuck a couple of them in here. We'll get the... Yeah, get colour ray in there like that. That's all we need, isn't it? And then a osmium rod. Tier 4 mutagen. I think it was a tier 4 mutagen. And a rocket engine. There we go. So, there we are. We have an animal spreader rocket. It has fish in it. Pretty sure that's not how that would work, but you know, we'll send it up anyway. Go on, off you go. There it goes. Okay, so that should give us a boost to our biomass a little bit, shouldn't it? In theory. I didn't really want to come in upstairs. I should have come in downstairs. Never mind. I mean, it certainly increased the speed at which that is increasing. So that's good. Yeah, alright. I mean, I reckon we could probably send up another couple of those, couldn't we? Let's have a drink. Alright, let me go and grab a whole bunch of... Ooh, it's difficult to see out here now. Let me go and grab a bunch of lava. And we'll make another one of those rockets. Well, looks like we have ourselves a visitor. Probably quartz, I suspect. But we have quite a lot of that at the moment. Yeah, that looks like quartz, but yeah. In terms of quartz, I think we're doing alright. So I won't bother for the moment. Right, there we are. There's our other animal spreader rocket, so let's send that up. Bye-bye, fishies. Have fun. I'm sure you won't. It's almost certainly not healthy for you to be fired into atmosphere like into orbit like that. Anyway, we can make another one, so we probably should. There we go. So that's that one just disappearing off into the heavens. I mean, nothing's happening to the atmosphere this time. It did last time. Never mind. Let's send another one up. Let's see if that does it. There we go. Off that goes. Right, let's go and have a look at our numbers then, see what's happening with those. So that should be giving us a big boost to our biomass. Yeah, that certainly seems to be the case, doesn't it? That's definitely increasing at a reasonable pace. Hasn't really affected the speed at which our overall terraformation is increasing, but even so. So what's that giving us? That's giving us a 5,250% boost to our animals. We're getting a 7,500 boost to our plants, 10,000 to pressure, 10,000 to heat, 6,000 to oxygen. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Alright, okay. I mean, that will slow down again as the effect from that, the immediate boost from those rockets decreases, I suspect. I'm not 100% sure, but all those numbers are now rocketing up, which is rocketing up. See, I'm very funny. I told you. Okay, right. I kind of want more animals. I really do kind of want more animals. What are we going to do? Yeah, just another animal. Let's see what we can get. Do we have any different species that we don't have yet? We've only got 1 and 3. I think that's all we can get now. What will give us a species? A bee larva we don't have. Silkworm we don't have. But that's 1, 2, and 3, isn't it? Yeah, there's no other way of getting species by the looks of things. So do we only have access to those 3 species? Let's have a look. Species 1. Species 3. Species 2. Yeah, I think that's all we can get access to, isn't it? Alright, okay. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else we can really do. Let's go and have a look at our trade rocket. Would any of these give us different species if we were to chuck them in the masher? I don't know. And I don't really want to spend all of our available Terra tokens on something that isn't going to give us what we want. I mean, we could sell a bunch of pulsar cores, couldn't we? They're actually worth a decent amount as well. Alright, since we do have a bunch of them and a bunch of them just crash landed, maybe we should sell some. Okay, there's a bunch of pulsar quartz. There should be 20 there, so that should give us a boost. That should give us another 500 Terra tokens. I mean, I don't really see that there's a huge amount of point in sending stuff up to trade, because you don't get a lot of Terra tokens for it. Okay, anyway, let's have a bit of a scout. See if we can find any more animals, pet them and get their genetic material. And then we can send up another rocket, can't we? I'll also pick up lava when I see them. Okay, I have been on a long old trawl around the map, finding what I can and petting any indigenous life that I find. Let's, whoops, hop in here. So, got some mutagen, got some fuses, got a bunch of lava, got 1 or 2 magnetar quartz, some super alloy, some mutagen, and a bunch of genetic traits, including species 8. Which I am immediately... Let's turn my torch off. There we go. Gonna chuck in there. Right. We also want some colours. We've got colour B. We'll chuck that in there. Do we have a colour A? We don't have a colour A on us. We do have a skin pattern 2, which we haven't had before. So we'll chuck that in. We've got a bioluminescence 9, so we might as well chuck that in. We've got a variant 1, so we'll use that. We've got a skin pattern colour of green. Yep, why not? We don't have any size. No, we don't have any size or anything like that. So let's, for the moment, chuck all of this in here. We do want a colour B. What do we have in the way of colour B? Ugh. Kind of turquoise, we've got beige, or we've got a kind of reddish brown. Let's go with reddish brown. We'll chuck that in. Oh no, we've already got colour B. We want a colour A. Silly John. Come on. Right, what have we got? We've got black as colour B. Let's go with blue for colour A then. There we go. And we just need a size as well. So let's put these in order. Where are we? Size. What sizes do we have? We got a 5. Yeah, let's go with the size 5. All right. And let's see what this does for us. What kind of creature are we going to get now? I mean, our other creatures are growing quite well, aren't they? I mean, except for that one. What's the biggest size we've got? That's a size 3. That's a size 5. That'll be our deer creature. That's a size 3 as well. All right, well. Hello. Oh, you're adorable. Look at you. Lovely stuff. Right, and that's given us a species 3, which, yeah, I mean, we have those anyway. Let's just very quickly pet that one. It's getting big. We'll pet this one. Where's our monkey? There it is. We'll pet you as well. So that's given us a bunch more genetic traits. And we can stick these larvae in here and rip the genetic traits out of them. Looks like that's all size. We've got another couple there to chuck in. I think that's all of them. There we go. Right. Going to chuck the bioluminescence in there. Species 4. We haven't got species 4 either, have we? Let's chuck that in there. All of these we have. So, yeah. We've got a bunch of size there. I'm going to keep the size 3. Alright, that's 6 there. Let's dump the rest of this stuff. Okay, I mean, we've got a weather event going on, but I think it's just a storm rather than anything else. So we've got another rocket to send up. So away that can go. There we are. And whilst that is on its way up, we can make another one. And we'll send that up as well. There we go. So that should be absolutely massively boosting our biomass production there. But I do want to... Let's have a look. Oops. Right, I want to grab the species 4 from there. We'll grab a colour A. We'll grab a colour B. We'll grab a variant 1. We'll grab a skin pattern 2, which I don't think we've used yet. We'll grab bioluminescence 8. We'll grab size 3. I think we're going to need some more stuff there, but let's chuck all of this in and see where that gets us. Yeah, we need a skin pattern colour. Do we have any skin pattern colour? I don't think we do we? No. Oh, hydration is low. All right. I'll tell you what, let's just grab bottles out of there and we'll drink one of those. All right. So skin pattern colour. What do we need for that? Frog eggs. Frog eggs are the only thing that give us skin pattern colour by the looks of it. Yeah, alright, what do we need for frog eggs? We can probably do it. We've got a whole bunch of stuff, haven't we? So, terraform mutagen fertilizer, phytoplankton C for generic frog eggs. Don't have any phytoplankton C. Where's our phytoplankton generator? Oh, there it is. Phytoplankton C, phytoplankton C, phytoplankton C. That will do. Excellent stuff. And what else was it? Was it fertilizer? Generic frog eggs. Phytoplankton C, tier 4 mutagen and fertilizer. We've got a couple of fertilizer, so let's grab those. We might be running a bit low on tier 4 mutagen. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so fertilizer, phytoplankton seed, and tier 4 mutagen. Alright, so that's sequencing some generic frog eggs. And then what do we need? Yeah, more tier 4 mutagen. Oh, there's a tier 3. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's get the tier 3 mutagen and tier 2 fertilizer. So, tier 3 mutagen, tier 2 fertilizer. We'll bung that fertilizer back in there. We'll keep hold of the tier 4 mutagen, because we'll need that for another rocket, ideally. Okay, and we'll wait until this is done. Okay, there we go. We've got ourselves some Silus frog eggs. So let's grab those and we'll chuck those in the extractor. And that's given us a purple skin colour pattern, which, I mean, is fair enough, isn't it? There we go. So this is species 4. Which I'm pretty sure we don't yet have. There we go. So species 4 is... Ooh! This thing. Hello. And that's given us a species 4, which is nice. Makes a strange sound. But, yes, so we have ourselves a full animal shelter. We are going to need more food. We got a couple of tier 1 animal foods which we can chuck in there. But yeah, oops, that's the wrong button. Right, so we are 56.79.8 towards complete terraformation. All of our numbers are still increasing rapidly. I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. Let's grab the veg out of here and allow it to regrow. And the mushrooms, obviously. There we go. Chuck it all in there. There we go. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything I've blatantly missed, please do let me know. But I think we're doing all right. I mean, it's just a case of waiting for numbers to go up now, isn't it, really? But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. Please check out the other videos on the channel. And please join us next time. Till then, I've been John. This has been the Planet Crafter. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.